Hey everybody, welcome to Game Chronicles Live Plays Stories, The Path of Destinies. Started playing this earlier today. I'm pretty blown away by it, so much that I had to dedicate a major portion of tonight's show to this game. So I'll explain a little bit about what's going on here. For those of you that have played Bastion, this game is very much like that, as far as top-down isometric viewpoint, and it's a single button hack and slash. But what is really interesting about this game, you can do an entire playthrough in about 60 to 80 minutes. But what's really cool is if I hit this button here, why is it showing triangle? Really? Triangle? Like I have a PlayStation controller? Okay, whatever. Ah, there we went. Okay, now we're good. Alright, so here we go. So this is the story organizer, I guess is a good word for it. There are 24 possible endings to this story, and you're pretty much going to have to play them all. But what's really cool is every time you start the story over, it's a new game plus. So you keep all of your knowledge, all of your weapons. So it gets tougher and tougher every time. So by the time you get hour 20, anywhere from hour 20 to 24, it's going to get pretty hard. Just going from, that was my first story there, story 7, and that was totally random that I got that ending. And then I started over, played again, and I got ending number 5. And you reveal these truths as you play, so there's a very important, almost a spoiler, kind of for future replays. So we know this guy is a traitor, so every time we replay the game, not only do we have that knowledge, but our character has that knowledge, so you can kind of tweak the way you play, knowing certain things. So, and Zenobia has feelings. We're Renardo. So, and then there's some other truths we haven't uncovered yet. And these are all going to, once we unlock those 4 truths, we're going to unlock a big thing right there, which I have no idea what that is. So, and just for kicks, it's been, I haven't even done this yet. We'll view a story here to see what it's all about. Alright, so it's not even a narrative, it's basically a quick. So, there's the choices I made. At this time, there were mostly A and B choices, but since then, there's been some C options that have unlocked. So, summarizes the story and it tells what kind of hero we are. So what I'm going to do on, I don't know how many of these I'm going to play on the show tonight, but I'm going to let you guys pick the path that we take, as long as you're not picking the one that I've already taken to get to one of these 2 endings so far. So I'll let you guys hear the story. There's pretty much a choice between every chapter. Most of the adventures take about 5 chapters to complete, and sometimes there's some choices in between too. So we'll go ahead and continue our game.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course. Renato had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Now that little line there about him betraying the rebellion, that never showed up until I completed chapter 5, where he did turn over the rebellion, and then now that's part of the canon. So it's really cool how this thing completely builds on itself. Like, pages are getting rearranged or added to the book as we play. So I've already done that one, and I've already done that one, and added this one after Chapter 7. So we're going to go and give that a shot, and we'll play the story from here.
The island was windswept desert. No one went there except ostriches and ostrich hunters. The Iblis Stone. It sounded ominous. It sounded powerful. If the Emperor was searching for it, it must be dangerous. And so, Bernardo went ostrich hunting.
All of the characters are animals. I'm playing a fox. Michael was a rabbit. The ravens are the bad guys. Mostly soldiers. Some variations of ravens, wizards, spellcasters, shielded berserker guys. There's some fun little Easter eggs in here. A lot of humor.
Every child could sing verses about the Sky Ripper, but ancient codices held hints of other things. A stone that ate souls, a ruby that drank blood, a jewel only a righteous man could give away. Were all these things the Iblis Stone? Long hidden in a buried temple? Another ancient item that was only resurfacing now? Drawn up from the deeps by the Emperor's horrific rituals?
So this is pretty much your view for the entire game. I have no camera control. You're kind of stuck in whatever direction they want you to look at. And there isn't a lot of zoom, although, well, sometimes it'll zoom in closer for certain action sequences.
This one contained nothing but unmatched gloves. And something more useful.
So there are a lot of these treasure chests to collect, and they give you the resources for crafting, which you can do either at workbenches or at altars. At altars, you get to modify your character. At workbenches, you get to craft swords and insert jewels into your gauntlet. It's a fairly elaborate...
That ought to be enough for a proper sword, he thought?
There we go. Elaborate skill tree structure. And then the swords also dictate which doors you can open. So far into this game, I've come across probably hundreds of doors that I can't get into yet. Just because my sword isn't powered up enough. And I can cycle through my sword with the D-pad. Right now I've got the fire sword. I believe that's the void sword. Actually, this is the only two I've got right now. But there's an ice sword and a couple others I haven't even unlocked yet. Here we go, workbench. Alright, so swords and exclamation means I can make a new one. So there's our hero sword, which I've already maxed out. That's the basic sword, which opens all the story progression doors. Alright. The void blade, I am short a couple of things on each of those to create that sword. Winter Thorn. I can create that no problem with assets spare. And fire swords at max level. Alright, so water sword it is.
This sword from the frigid north was really useful for making popsicles and birdicles.
We are pretty far away from being able to build any other sword right now. And gems, I've not found any gems. I'm fairly certain these are going to be all behind the doors that I haven't unlocked yet. So, looks a little bit like Diablo, plays a lot like Diablo without the massive amount of loot. We'll get into some combat here in a minute, I'm sure.
The air here tasted bitter. The steps were too tall for a person. The entire place felt restless, like it had been vexed to nightmare under the dust, waiting for its hour to come around at last.
The narration is great, and the guy that you hear talking right now, he'll even do character voices. It's like he's reading you a bedtime story. It is really, really well done. Alright, something's gonna happen here. Combat. This is basically hack and slash. The X button. You can dodge. Yay. Guys with the shield, you have to basically grab a guy like that and throw him. Oh, come on, grab him and throw. There we go. Ah, he's on range. Try it again. There we go. Once they're down, and we'll light him up with the fire sword here. Go.
Sometimes, at home, he'd wave his sword around for hours.
Oh, I just died. So that was, I forget what they're called, but when you hit them, they go down and explode about 2 seconds later. You pretty much have to hit them and then get out of dodge. Alright, let's try this again. I got 150 hit points, and it is hard to get this back, so you kind of don't want to take damage in this game. Nope. There we go, got him down. Keep going. There we go. Oh, sorry, he's down. Wait for him to blow up. As you saw there is friendly fire, so you can actually
Ravens were already here,
cause
cawing
some
in
damage and
frustration.
stuff.
They were still searching for a way in. Good. Then he hadn't come too late.
This game has a little bit of a self-shaded Borderlands look to it, which I do not mind
Sometimes,
at all. And this
Renata
is
really
directed,
hated
it looks
inanimate
really
objects.
stylized. Alright, here's an altar. And I have one skill point, and you can see the skill tree there and what I've already bought. I've got a little hook thing that lets me grapple and pull myself around. That dash move, you probably saw me doing some combat there, which I might want to dash through enemies. Cause damage, does not work with shield, okay. I've got health and running map. Stamina might be good to build. I'm gonna get all the countering an attack now causes damage. I don't do a lot of countering. I probably should, because on that one there, if I counter, it slows down time. Slow down time after a successful attack until your next action. Oh, now that one's just have to hit him, so that's probably even better because I don't have to, yeah.
Nice. That could be useful.
It could be useful. Thank you, we will do that. Alright. These guys you have to kill really quick, or they will buff up the enemy. Grab, throw, there we go.
Truth was, Renato really liked the sound his sword made in the air.
Oh. I like these guys. I have a level 2 fire sword, which means that if I hit one, they all light up. Kind of interesting. You can't take down the shield guys without a lesser one, so they will keep spawning lesser ones until you take down the shield guy. Yeah, we really need some help here. So far, most of the help has been in crates and barrels, which I have not even seen one of those yet at this level.
This chest smelled kind of funky. He hoped he didn't get it in his clothes.
Okay, let's see here. Energy and health, I'll take that. That looks like the ice door, so let's see. And we can open the door finally. This will be my first special door I've been able to open.
Ooh, what's there?
Yep, got an achievement for that too. Alright. Parchment. Chosen commission for your ability to follow orders to the letter without question. Do not believe the naysayers. Your score in the intelligence test is only proof that you are better geared than anyone else to follow orders. Take pride in knowing that I, your emperor, have handpicked you for this mission. The emperor is a bad guy, so follow the instructions to the letter. Always travel in pairs. Do not look at the engravings on the wall. Do not lose the hermetic box. When you find the stone, immediately place it in the box and seal the box. Hear a voice in your head. Ignore it. Remember the temple is haunted. Great. Ignore the voice in your head. Remember, ghosts cannot hurt you, but they will try to confuse you. When you hear a voice, take the drowsy pill. You meet another soldier with a stone, and it is not in the red box. Release spray that was drowsy. Get what is Philip? Find the stone, put it in the box, and most important of all, find the stone. Wow. Okay. Is this a special quest behind the ice door? I thought this was going to be like a little teeny secret area. I didn't know. Alright, here's where we get to use the grapple. Maybe.
Wait,
there we go.
what? How was he outside? Hadn't he taken an elevator into the depths of the earth?
Oh, yeah. That could have been for comical effect. I don't think I'm actually going to be going on that quest. Or maybe I am. Oh, look out! Oh, shield guy, look out, alright. He blew up. Grab him and... What?
I think
Yeah.
this is yours,
Oh.
said Renato. But he couldn't hear his enemy's answer.
Nice. And I leveled up. Okay, that should be a teleporter. Oh, no, that's a pad. It was taking us. Get out of there! Get out of
Everything
Yeah.
hurt.
Ah, he got stunned.
And then it didn't.
Try this again. Hit. Alright.
Bernardo wondered how much his tailor was going to charge for all the holes in his clothes.
Ooh, there's a workbench. I don't think I have enough assets to build anything. I've given up trying to map these levels because they're just so massive. Oh, my first gem. Look at this. All sorts of cool stuff going on now.
Hey! Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new bling.
Okay. Treasure Hunter said to increase chance of rare loot by 1%. Oh, that's pretty much the only gem I've got, so we're taking it. Looks like I can pick 3 of them at once I have 3, and mix and match them after I get more than 3. How's my sword doing? Yeah, we're a long way from... What do I need to get this guy unlocked here? I need 30 more ore, and... Oh, 30 more ore, that's it. I've already got the wood dusting. Okay.
How could a temple to Iblis still even exist? The Transcendent Emperor had destroyed all the shrines of the lost gods after exiling them. Had it been buried in that long-ago battle? Or had Iblis foreseen his fate and hidden it from his enemy? Bernardo knew the raw power he had gained could be molded into greatness.
Oh, what is this? Time mastery. Freeze time for everyone but Renardo when countering an attack at the last second. I don't like this skilled time moves. They're too hard to pull off reliably. Inflict damage on hit enemies. Dash fear, look at that. True sword. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Let's go ahead and get our attack speed up here a little bit. Oh wow, so I have to do a combo of 30? Really? That can't be right. There's never I don't think I've fought 30 enemies at once before. That must mean something else. None of my swords open that one, so that's gotta be the sword I have a...
Sharp? Check. Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
Needed to be purple. Ooh, there's something good back there, but I can't get it yet. The art on the characters is really cool. I wish, whoa, it was a little bit close. Okay, where are we going? Fire sword, there we go. Okay, grab, throw, attack. It hit me. Oh!
Should have died a pirate, he thought.
Yeah, it's a tough balance between... Gotta thin the numbers. So it's just one of each guy left here. Alright. Alright, he's dead. Grab. Man. Grab, throw. Grab, throw. Grab. Oh! I got lucky grabbing the fire
Renato
guy.
was surprised that he didn't feel more pain. Just a bit dizzy. Whew.
Wow, I'm down to 15 hit points. This is not going to go well. Alright, what's my dash move? Okay, about that. And I just lost 8 hit points. There we go.
The Ravens at least could not get past this point. Obviously, the temple builders knew how to deal with tomb raiders.
Oh! Is that a Laura Croft joke you threw in there? They've already had a Sly Cooper joke. One of the trophies is named, what's this called? Something about Carmelita. When you first meet your, the girl, the hot box, your girlfriend, it's like, that's no Carmelita or something like that. I love the sand on the stairs with that frosting on it.
Don't look down, he told himself. Don't look down.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. Is it gonna turn off if I put something on it? No. Oh wait, what did that do? That. Oh, that put up the wall. Now the fireballs aren't going there anymore.
This couldn't be good for global warming.
Why don't I have my... Uh-oh, am I at stamina? Why is he tripping? Oh, that actually killed me. Crap. Okay. Probably better off just running through here. Wait, why is that a good thing to do? That actually lowers.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
Ooh, what is this?
It was a stone of the purest blackness. It reflected no light, like a void made solid. Nervous, he picked it up. Who said that? It was the stone. Eager. Thirsty. That seemed tempting and terribly wrong. Zenobia was the Emperor's greatest general and a potent witch. But they had been close once, and Renato wasn't sure he really wanted to be Emperor. Why not capture the core of Sky Ripper instead? It was the eye of a lost god torn out by the transcendent Emperor to power his greatest weapon. "What's the core?" said the stone anxiously.
Alright, sure what these choices make. Even without the armature, the core had power. Blood and death. Which one? I'm not really seeing a pro and con here other than... It might be worth the sacrifice. So that one there, they want me to kill Zenobia. The thing is, to get 24 endings out of 5 chapters, you're ultimately going to have to do every one of these choices. But for now, this one seems to be the more interesting of the two. Because I've already found the 20-sided dice, which is exactly what it is. I found that once, but I already had the container to put it in. Now I'm going to get it without the container. So this could be interesting. Let's go ahead. Unless anybody in the chat room wants to pick top or bottom. We're doing whatever you tell me to do. We can either go kill my Stone Cold Fox girlfriend, or we can let her live and collect this 20-sided dice and see if it saves the world. Chat room picks. Kill the girlfriend, save the girlfriend. Whatever we don't pick now, we have to do later anyway, so... Chat room gets to pick, top or bottom. Okay, bottom it is.
The stone bothered him. He hated being told what to do.
Yeah.
Wasn't
don't
that
tell
why
me
he
what to
joined
do.
the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance.
The stone felt a bit clingy. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Sky Ripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power.
He would go there.
Loving the soundtrack. The chanting thing is really awesome. That was a fairly long chapter 1. I'm thinking probably open up that elemental
The
door.
moment he landed the Farfarer, Renato had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute. He didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at sword food school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone. Before it's too late.
Alright, I don't think I have... Yeah, I can't really do anything with the workbench right now. This is pretty cool because I had done this level already, but not this part of this level, so I like, oh, you're the director of the academy has told me how much he is impressed by your academic performance and leadership. Somehow I doubt this was a session of good looking. I have seen plenty of those. Goldtooth is sincere, I'm proud of you. My daughter, you will make a fine empress one day. On my end, great news. Professor Calveras has been studying the Nexus and he has made a bold observation. That toad is a true genius. You know how that island is unique, constantly changing, distilling formations, appearing, island fragments merging, splitting, slowly drifting, clumped together by some invisible threads. Professor Calveras presents those changes are not random, but rather indicative of the living nature of the island. He has observed that certain changes on the next follow, or sometimes precede a turbulence on another island. Landslide, quake, flood, the next seems to resonate with this event. If the islands are a hive mind and the next brain, in any case, I'm putting a permanent scientific observatory on the Nexus that will attract the Empire's good minds. Professor Calveras said, oh, my been a great age of enlightenment for the Empire. Okay. Words. Story. I have a feeling I'm going to attack this the fucking wood. Oh.
Look, it's not personal, but
Oh,
you all smell terrible.
hold on. Right. Put back to my fire sword. There we go. What is on fire right now? What is that? Weird. It's a glitch in the graphics. Oh, this is such a pretty game.
Not everyone knew how to use magical gems.
I
Of
do.
course, not everyone had magical gem gauntlets like he did.
Have to wait till I get to a workbench. Stop hitting the guy with the shield. Oh, close out shield. Alright. Grab. Ah, quit! grab him, throw him in your shield guy. There we go. Alright, there he is. Pop in, alright. And grab, oh yeah. Grab, throw, and whew. Yeah, it's not terribly difficult combat. See if I can lower the music a little bit here, so. Hopefully I'll make it better to hear me. Okay. Okay, where are we going now? Up there.
Reynardo, smash!
Oh yeah, busting up landscape doesn't give you too much, but
There was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
yeah, walked off. Oh, this must be where I came from? Oh, that's familiar.
That was always a rush.
What are those? Oh, those are, okay, gee, I didn't recognize them. Those are guards that if you get inside that yellow fishing cone, you get fried like a microwave. Not a good situation. We need to basically avoid that. And then wait for them to turn around probably. Turn around, thank you. And then again, it's nothing too terribly difficult. It's like kind of like Bastion for preteens.
The stone hadn't lied about what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power flowing into his arm. "You're weak," whispered the stone. "The call will kill you." "Are you afraid of it?" "No, don't be ridiculous," it chuckled. But it's unstable. It will poison you so much as carry it, and then if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Reynardo did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards.
I hope they paid that narrator a lot of money because he is doing every single voice in this game. Teleport pad. Not activated. Already opened that chest. I think we're heading over the ramp. And through the door.
Of course there was a puzzle. You couldn't expect the Transcendent Emperor to bury a god's eye in a leather sack where anyone could pick it up.
Right, flip the lever and what in the world? Okay. I don't get it. Wait a minute. I can't zip across. Can I? No. Oh wait, maybe it's just a...
What was the point of this gate?
There
Did you
we
think
go.
no one would notice the lever?
Sequence puzzle. Yep, turn that off. And God. That was too easy, actually. I'm sure they'll get harder. Oh, an altar. Here we go. Ah, missed the point. Alright. Come back to that. Crap, he's busting him up. Get him. Alright, kill him. Ah, get the wizard, get the wizard. There we go, wizard's down. You only got one guy buffed up. I kill him for. Oh, crap. Fire sword.
See? A little color looks good on you.
Alright, that worked out really well, actually. Yeah, it's all about picking and prioritizing the target. Just like Diablo or any of this other dungeon crawler game. Alright. There's the orb. That's pretty much where I found it the last time I played, but it took a different path to get there.
As he approached the core, the stone became hysterical. He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out. When Renato came to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. "I can't hear you," he sang out, and "You?" It didn't answer. "Ha!" he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
Okay. So I've already done the bottom option in my first pass through. It did not turn out well. So I think we're going to go ahead and visit Frog Guy. Hopefully they will keep me from blowing up the world.
As the Farfarer made its way toward the Nexus, Renato could see tiny sparks in the blackness that was the Iblis stone, as if somewhere within it, the core was still spitting out energy, which the Iblis stone sucked in hungrily.
You'd think the stone would want this kind of power, wouldn't it? Thought Renato. Well, the scientists would explain it all.
So this should be a new chapter for me. I have not seen this location yet. And it looks pretty cool.
See? He'd trusted his gut, and it had worked out. That's what it meant to be a hero. To ignore the naysayers and the oddmakers, and do what you knew was right, and have it turn out to be the right thing. Well, he wasn't worried. Once he got to the observatory, the scientist toads could explain it. Then he could carry the war into the enemy's camp and destroy them all. Oh dear. He was getting a little bloodthirsty, wasn't he?
Wow. Whoa! Damn, half my hit points gone in a single battle. That sucks.
Oh, this really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
It's the railing. Come on, people. I need help. I need help. Oh, come on. Really? I will take that treasure chest. Seven ore. I gotta be close to building that last sword.
Boom!
Altar. No skill point. I can't get through there until I build that sword. It's really creepy, actually. Whoa! Wonderful. Grabbing, pulling. Oh, got it. Alright, I gotta kill this fire guy. Get out of there, idiot. I am. Oh, I slowed down time. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I'm about dead.
Renato was remembering all his old tricks. And some new ones.
Yeah, I got
Now, he really ought to
a little
ask
bit of
for a
health back
raise.
for winning that fight. Right. Four shields down.
Renato had never felt better in his life. Normally, a battle would wear him down and he would need a night's sleep. Now he felt like he could go all night and all day. He felt like people were cheering him on, and he could practically hear their applause as he slew one raven after another.
He felt like Tarzan.
$61 ore. I think I needed 70 to actually build that sword. That's dead end. These elevator trips are cool because you can actually see other parts of this level that you'll visit in other chapters.
The Iblis Stone and the Skyripper Core. Two artifacts from the time of legends. Renato was becoming a legendary hero, wasn't he?
We're bad.
He had enough power to save the rebellion, but he had to understand this power, so he would not misuse it.
Okay, put in our new gun. Increase resistance to spell damage by 2%. Yes, please. I do not have a 13%. I don't think. Double check my sword here. Yep, need 9 more ore to build that sword, and then I'm gonna get in so many purple doors. It will not even be funny. 9 ore. 9 ore. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, crap. Alright. Dodge, dodge. Then here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I need to put the lower down? Oh, seriously. That's pretty cool, actually. That was very cool.
Oh, should have faked left and then gone left, he thought.
Went down hard.
And then he never thought again.
Alright. Alright, get rid of him. Get rid of him. There we go. Alright. Oh, he's a berserker now. I can't even. Ah! Rat. Alright. Wizard's down. Oh, yeah. Nice. Alright. Over here to get. Nope.
This chest made music when you opened it.
Oh,
Too bad it was
not enough
music.
more. Only one. I need 4 more. We're gonna get that void sword before it's over, I guarantee it.
The toads at the observatory measured the stone with their occult devices. I fed it the core of Sky Ripper, explained Renato. No more feed blood and souls. But the core is not an unlimited energy source, said one toad. Another said, there's a feedback loop, you see, which could overload the stone. The stone doesn't actually feed on souls, claimed a third. But on pain of killing another sentient being. If you can truly be at peace with yourself, it would not overload.
This was all very confusing. At peace? Yes, the mountains were peaceful and quiet, but he now had the power to turn the tides. He should report to the Rebellion Council and prepare for the decisive battle.
Okay, so what are our choices? Go back into the free time. We can either go into the mountains or we can go to the rebel base. So I have not been to either one of these places, so chat can decide rebel base or the mountains. Top? Alright. Into the mountains.
The one thing he understood from all the toad arguments, maybe the stone did not feed on blood, or souls, or rage. It fed on empathy. It fed on the pain he felt when he put an end to another being's existence.
Head into the mountains.
Even if that other being was a raven intent on killing him. If he could find peace, then he could use the power of the Ibla stone without being taken over by its evil. The mountains. He would go to the mountains. He could find peace there.
Be pretty cool. I have not seen this level yet.
Unfortunately, the mountains were not empty. There were ravens everywhere.
Great.
No matter. He had to fight, yes, but he didn't have to be angry. Parry, dodge, slash, and breathe. Yes, focus on the rhythm, the dance of it. Not on the blood or the raven's core as they died. Ah, it was working. He wasn't feeling those dark jolts of eldritch energy.
That's our boo.
He wasn't feeding the Iblis stone.
Okay, here we go.
Don't look down, he thought.
Never do. Oh, we got enough. We need a workbench. We definitely need a workbench. It's sword building time.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Wow, these battles are getting bigger and bigger. Oh crap, I'm out of stamina. Fire sword. Grab, throw. Oh crap, he's gone. Man, I am about down. Alright. Grabbing, throwing, killing. That's how you do that. Okay.
The stone was still silent. His mind was his own, and his heart too. He bore them no ill will, these ravens. They were doing their job. They were expressing their nature. Dance, whirl, parry, jab, and breathe. It was all so simple, wasn't it? But something was missing. He didn't feel truly at peace.
Right.
Wait. Wasn't this near where Calaveras lived? The sage would help him figure it all out.
I knew it. No way you can avoid it. Oh crap, he's about to get in. Die, wizard. There you go. Oh crap. Oh, I'm down.
Time to die, he thought.
Yeah, it is.
And it was.
That was my own fault. I didn't get that wizard before he fucked up that one raven. Try this again. Jump in first. No, you don't. You're not even gonna get him this time, pal. Yeah, you're dead. Oh. Wait, how did he get buffed up? Is there another wizard on the field? No. Well, that was weird. Unless he spawned in buffed already. God, this level's huge. I'm only going to explore about 2% of it this entire time. Oh crap.
Come over here.
Oh, get out of the circle! Whew, that was close. Guidance blew me up. Alright. Never a workbench when you need one. Wait, whoa. I came up? Wait, I came down on that one. Alright, spawn in, I dare you. Oh, shield. Shield, guys. Fire guy. You're done.
Renato checked to make sure his sword was still working. Yep.
Grab, throw, grab. No. Oh. Crazy because it's a super easy game, but they just kill you with numbers. Kill the fire guy first. Don't worry about burning out. Alright. Now. Come on. That one guy won't. There he is. Come on, separate. Grab. 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 Throw. Dead. Alright. Grab. Throw. Die.
For a moment, Renato wished that somebody had been watching.
Okay. Aha! There really aren't secrets in the game, it's just a matter of exploring the out-of-the-way platforms. You know what? I should probably... Okay.
If they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
That's my philosophy. That way. Alright, where are we going? I need a workbench. It's killing me.
Give me a lever, said Archimedes, and I shall open a gate.
Oh, nice. Probably.
The Iblis Stone, silenced by the Skyripper's core, had given Renato enough power to challenge the Imperial fleet. But what Renato was seeking was inner peace.
Where are we going?
The rebellion was on the verge of extinction, but it would have to wait.
Ah. This is where they tied the secret on you. Ah, altar. Hey, I got a skill point. What are we gonna buy here? That's gonna lower my combo threshold, which I think it's either gonna be that or health. But health is kind of a boring option. Increase maximum health. I have been dying a lot though. We'll do the health this time and the combo next time. There we go, we're 175. Oh, it didn't fill the health up? Boo. Supposed to give me free health when I do that. Who's this guy?
At the end of the mountain path, he found the wise Calaveras in his workshop.
Okay.
To fix souls or only artifacts? He asked the sage. Does your soul need fixing? Asked the sage. I've been killing a lot of ravens lately, he told the sage. You're a fox, said Calaveras. To kill birds is part of your nature. Take joy in it. I mean, I might as well worry about eating flies. Would you like a fly? It was true
This guy's done at
That's
least
what he had
20
forgotten.
voices. I don't even know how he's
The
been
joy.
great at
Now he was ready for the final battle. The Farfarer cut through the clouds. The air had never felt so sweet since he was a child. There it was, the dreaded Imperial fleet. He could smell wet hemp ropes ahead, wood and tar, and ravens. Even the fleet smelt good, somehow. He was ready. He was ready.
This will be interesting because this will be the third time I've gone. I think every time Chapter 5 is complete. This will be the third time I've done it. First two times are totally different. So we will see if they can somehow manage to make it fresh every time you play.
Renato had it all squared away in his head. He would kill the Emperor. Isengrim III had begun well, but he had gone mad. He was trying to invoke the lost gods by means of dark, blasphemous rituals.
Wait, what?
That was a secret. But the victims had spoken to Renato. The ghosts had spoken.
There we go.
No.
There it is. All right.
No anger. Renato could not afford anger. It was empowering the crystal in his sword. That made him stronger, but it clouded his mind. He would not be a hero. A hero strives. Renato would just be one with everything. The Emperor would die, and the wheel would turn, and all would be restored without rancor, without sorrow, without pain.
So 82, so 164 to get the last few blades to max level. Plus water essence and wind essence. So it's going to take a couple more a lot more playthroughs to get that. But again, I'm on my third playthrough out of 24. Okay. This is starting off the same, but it should get different pretty soon here. As soon as I get onto the fleet. Ah! There we go. Haven't been able to get in here until now. Let's find door number 1.
The new pathway made Renato curious.
Yeah, it did. Whoa. Altar, can't use that. Should be a gem back here. Yeah, there we go. Need a workbench to install it though. I'm not sure if there'll be a workbench on this chapter. I don't think there is once you get to the boat. Wait, ah.
Hoped his hook didn't break. But the more he thought about it, and he had so much more time to think about it now that he was not worrying about the battle, killing the Emperor would not change anything. Another would take his place. Perhaps Zenobia. Perhaps the Speaker of the Rebel Council, and power would corrupt them too, and death would make grief grief would lead to hatred. He must lead by example. Reject the violence. Reject the desire to create violence. But how?
He smelt burned fur. His.
I love the trophy game. There's a little fire glitch.
There was an inscription. No spitting.
Alright. Boom. Boom. Get out of there. I definitely need to get my stamina built up. And we need to switch the start cord. So this isn't changing in the last few times I've played it. But I think level 5 might be the only level that actually repeats itself every time. Oh wait, did I say that? I might have, yeah,
Soon he'd confront the Emperor.
I have to take that back.
Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. And now it was coming for him.
And I saw this
There was
catwalk
some
on
sort
an
of
earlier
lesson there,
playthrough
wasn't there?
too, on how to get there. So, whoa, that's new. Oh, cool. Thought it was a weapon. Death Star opening up. Alright, into the dragon's mouth.
Finally, he came to the Emperor's ship. The path behind him was strewn with dead ravens. The path to enlightenment. His mistake, he realized, was trying to change the world. The world would spin and the wheel would revolve whether he strove against it or not. What he had to do was nothing. He had attained enlightenment.
Really?
He sat down, adopted a full lotus position, and began to meditate. And all around him, the warriors stopped fighting too. They knew. They could feel his enlightenment. They gave up fighting, dropped their weapons, and became his disciples. No, just kidding. The nearest raven stabbed him with a sword and then chopped off his head. I might not have thought this through properly. Thought Renado's head as it rolled around the deck and died.
Really?
And just like that, he was alive again. And back on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning Ubar. The book was still open before him. So, the
Return
book
of the hippie.
was a portal. It took you to the future when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, but he learned another true thing. The Iblis Stone was evil. It would try to corrupt anyone who used it.
So there's our new truth. And we have tier 4 skills unlocked now. Very cool.